Okay, in today's tech video, we are going to unbox and get these set up here. This is the Razer Nommo, not quite sure how you say that, Chroma gaming speakers. And just to give you a quick little overview before we unbox it and show you what they look like, they do have the custom woven glass fiber 3-inch drivers. They do have the rear-facing base ports on the back side of these. Bass knob with automatic gain control right here. But yeah, I think this is going to be a nice addition to my desk setup. I did go with a little bit more expensive version of these that have the lights that glow underneath here. You can save a few dollars if you didn't want those lights and get the cheaper pair, but I think that adds a nice little feature to your desk setup. So let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so this is the first look at these speakers here. They are pretty large in size. Just to kind of give you an idea, they stand about 8.5 inches, just over 8.5 inches tall. And the width on these from the end to end is 6 and looks like 5/8 on the width here from end to end. But yeah, I think well, let me just go ahead and get this measurement for you also. And just 4.25 inches from end to end here. But yeah, that's gonna look pretty nice sitting on the old desk setup. This one here is the front right. It gets plugged in here. On the bottom side, it does have like almost like a rubbery feel. And then you can see the chroma lights there, the RGB lights underneath. On the other side here, you'll see it does have the Razer branding. And then the speaker right here on the front. On the back, it is that bass subwoofer there. Okay, now that we unpackaged the other one here, this is the main, and on the back side of this, you'll see it's got the auxiliary cable here. Your power cable goes in here, and then a spot for a headphone jack. On the bottom side, you'll see the bass volume control here, and then a regular volume control right here. Coming out of the bottom, it does have 2 cables popping out with this particular hookup here. Almost looks like an S-video cable, but I'm not quite sure what they call that port there. And then on here, pop that out into USB 2.0 or 3.0. Okay, and that's what they look like side by side, but I'm going to go ahead and get these hooked up to my computer, and I'll give you guys a sound sample of what they sound like. Okay, also inside the box here, they give you a little booklet here, a how-to booklet, probably on how to get it all set up. Also inside the box is your AC power adapter that gets plugged into the back of your speakers, and then this gets plugged into the wall. And then here you've got your stereo cable with 3.5 millimeter. And then they give you, it looks like another plug-in adapter. Okay, so I'm at my home getting this all set up. I did figure out what this other adapter portion was in the box. Put it on there like that. It's hard to do this one-handed. Okay, there you go. Now you can plug this into the wall. Okay, the 2 cables that come out of the one speaker, the main power speaker, it's got all the knobs and everything. One speaker, or one cable, is really long like this, gets plugged into the other end of the other speaker. Okay, now the other cable that's coming out is the USB cable, and this gets plugged into your computer. Okay, next up, after you get it plugged into your computer, if you are a Windows user, you'll have to follow these instructions right here, where you open up your sound settings on the control panel hardware, and then go into your manage audio devices to get your speakers hooked up that way. If you're a Mac user, then you would follow these instructions right here, where you connect your USB port to your computer. I am a Mac user. I did not get anything that prompted me because it says to when prompt to install it. So I'm going to have to go to that website right there to get this all set up. Okay, so once you log into your internet and go to Razer.com, Synapse-3, you'll come to this screen here, and then you'll just go to that download now icon. Okay, once you have it all hooked up to the computer and you go into your settings, and for me, I have a Mac. Here's a little troubleshooting issue that I had. I wasn't getting it to come up in my settings here of different things that I had available as an output source for these speakers. All you have to do is push in on this, because it doesn't look like there's an on switch. You push that on, that's what turns on your speakers. And if you notice, the light lit up when I did that. And then now when I look at my settings right there, Razer Nommo Chroma pops up. So that's how you get these to turn on so that your computer can recognize it. Okay, also, since I am using a Mac, I did not have to install that software that Razer is using for this for these speakers. If you're a Windows user, I think you have to install that software, but you can control the volume right here on the knob here, or you can control the knob or the volume on your keyboard. Either way, so that's just another little bit of information as far as controlling and adjusting the audio levels. Okay, now that we've tucked away the wires and made it look somewhat presentable, I think I'm going to put them on either side of the monitor like that, so that way they're right close to my ears and I'm able to listen to them. But let me give you guys a little bit of a sound sample. I know it's going to be a little bit difficult because you're watching this on a YouTube video, but at least you'll get a little idea of what these things can sound like. But they do look pretty cool just sitting on a desk like that with those lights. But let's see what they sound like. Okay guys, well that was a overview of the Razer Nomma Chroma speakers. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. If it was, go ahead and throw a thumbs up on it. Go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I make tech videos all the time, and I'd love to have you back on the next one. Take care.